is not governed by truth, but by perception. To manipulate and control others, the first law is to master how they see you. Men do not act on reality, they act on the illusion they believe. Your reputation, your tone, your gestures, your silences. Each is a thread in the tapestry you weave for others to admire, fear, or obey. Control this illusion, and you become the architect of their behavior. Let them see what they want to believe: confidence, competence, compassion, if that suits the purpose. It is not necessary to be these things, it is only necessary that they think you are. A man may be ruthless, but if he wears the mask of virtue, the people will kneel. To appear just, even when you are unjust. To appear generous, even when you are taking more than you give. This is the power of appearances. If they believe you are good, they will not look for the knife in your hand. Never show the full truth of your nature. The moment people see you as you are, you give them the power to judge you, to question you, to resist you. But when you control the narrative, when you decide what part of you is visible, you hold the reins. Let your virtues be loud and your vices be silent. Perform kindness, but never be kind when it weakens your position. Smile when needed, but never mean it. People fall for the face, not the soul. To build this perception, consistency is key. Repetition breeds belief. Be seen helping once, and you are called charitable. Be seen calm in conflict, and they will whisper about your wisdom. Let them draw their own conclusions. Ones you have planted. Speak less than you think, act more than you feel. Let mystery do the rest. What they do not know, they will fill in with fantasies. Often, the illusion they create of you is more powerful than anything you could have invented yourself. Remember, control the eyes, and you control the mind. Men are too distracted, too emotional, too vain to dig beneath the surface. Give them a mask to love, and they will never search for the man behind it. The illusion is the weapon of the few over the many. Never explain, never defend, never reveal. The moment they understand you, they will no longer fear you. And fear, once lost, is rarely recovered. Every man is ruled by something: fear, desire, pride, guilt, or love. To control him, you do not need to oppose his will. You only need to understand what owns it. Find what he craves or what he dreads, and you will find the lever that moves him. The secret to manipulation lies not in force, but in precision. The world is filled with people who believe they act freely, when in truth, they are puppets pulled by invisible strings tied to their own appetites. Observe closely and listen without speaking. In their casual words, in their quiet complaints, in the things they praise and the things they avoid, they reveal everything. A man who seeks validation will be obedient to praise. A man who fears abandonment will cling to loyalty. A man who burns with ambition can be led by promise. Each weakness is a tool waiting to be sharpened. Use it not with rage, but with calculation. Feed their needs, but never fully. Keep the thirst alive. Give them a taste of hope, but not the reward. Offer approval, but always with the possibility of withdrawal. Control is best maintained by tension, not satisfaction. When a man believes you hold the key to what he wants, he will come to you willingly, even gratefully. He will think you are helping him, while you are only securing his obedience. Do not mistake kindness for loyalty, nor loyalty for blindness. Even those who serve you have their own motives. Use their needs against them to keep them in line. If they love power, give them the illusion of it. If they want trust, offer them a sliver, just enough to make them dependent. Always remain the one who gives or takes. Keep them waiting, guessing, hoping. Flatter their ego, but make them earn your approval. The more effort they give to win your favor, the more invested they become in serving your interests. Men will sacrifice their reason for validation. They will silence their suspicions to maintain comfort. They will betray others if it secures their position with you. What they fear losing will shape how they obey. You do not need to be stronger or smarter than others. You only need to know what makes them feel strong or smart. Give them mirrors, not truth. Let them see what they want to see while you see everything. Their vision is narrow. Yours must be absolute. Control begins the moment they believe you are the one who can give them what they secretly cannot live without. The truth is a blade. Sharp, dangerous, and rarely necessary. To manipulate and control others, one must understand that honesty is not a virtue but a weapon, and like any weapon, it must be used with precision or not at all. Deception is not about outright lies. It is about controlling what is seen, what is said, and more importantly, what is left unsaid. The greatest manipulators speak in fragments and silence, giving just enough to guide perception while concealing their true design. People crave certainty, even if it is false. They would rather believe a beautiful lie than face an ugly truth. Use this weakness. Feed them illusions tailored to their expectations. Tell them what they want to hear, not what they need to know. Wrap your intentions in noble language. Speak of loyalty while you calculate betrayal. Promise fairness while you tilt the scale. The masses will applaud a deceiver who flatters them more than they will follow a truth teller who challenges them. Deception is not just about hiding the truth. It is about crafting the narrative. Plant ideas indirectly. Lead others to conclusions you designed. When a man believes he discovered the truth on his own, he will defend it with more conviction than if you had forced it upon him. Make him think it was his idea. Disguise your manipulation as wisdom, your control as guidance. What is hidden in plain sight is the most effective form of deceit. Contradict yourself when it serves you. Speak in riddles to appear profound. Let others argue over your meaning while you operate with clarity and purpose. Confusion weakens resistance. Certainty invites challenge. Never explain too much. Simplicity is for the masses, complexity is for those who wish to rule them. Let your words serve multiple purposes. One meaning for the listener, another for your true intent. The best lies are mixed with truth. A small truth builds trust. A big lie slips through easily when it rides on the back of what they already believe. If people trust you once, they will excuse the next deception. They will defend you to others. They will doubt their own instincts before they question your mask. This is not coincidence. It is design. Be the mirror they want to gaze into. Show them what comforts them while you shape their fate. Never reveal everything, even to your closest allies. Especially to your closest allies. The less others know of your full plan, the less they can resist it. Control is not seized through brute emotion. It is maintained through calculated distance. The one who reacts loses ground. The one who plans, watches, waits, and strikes at the right moment gains dominion over those who are slaves to impulse. Emotion clouds judgment. It exposes weakness, betrays intention, and invites challenge. Those who allow anger to dictate their actions are easy to predict, easy to provoke, and easier to destroy. To manipulate others, you must strip yourself of attachment to outcomes and master the ability to see without passion, to move without hesitation. There is power in restraint. While others act in haste, guided by fear, envy, or pride, you must remain still, not from indecision but from strategy. Let them show their hand first. Let them scream, accuse, overextend. In their desperation, they reveal their vulnerabilities. Only then do you strike, not wildly but with precision, leaving no doubt about your control. Cold calculation outlasts fire every time. Never let them see what moves you. To show emotion is to give them a map to your pressure points. If they know what angers you, they can provoke you. If they know what you love, they can use it against you. Be unreadable. Let your silence be louder than their rage. Let your calm unsettle them. There is no greater manipulation than appearing indifferent to things that consume others. They will question your strength, then fear it. Those who react live in the present. Those who calculate rule the future. Every move must be a step toward advantage, never a step away from discomfort. You do not act because you are offended. You act because the timing serves you. You do not retreat because you are afraid. You retreat because it draws the enemy closer to destruction. In this way, even weakness becomes a tactic. Let others exhaust themselves in emotional warfare. While they battle shadows and illusions, you conserve energy. You do not need to win every argument. You only need to win control. Disengage when it serves your image. Engage when it serves your position. Choose the time, the place, the terrain. When all decisions are made on your terms, there is no victory for them. Only survival if you allow it. Master your mind before you attempt to master others. The strategist's heart is made of ice, not because he lacks feeling, but because he knows its cost. Every moment spent indulging emotion is a moment wasted in building power. The world belongs to those who act not from how they feel, but from what they foresee. When people are united, they are dangerous. They share strength, information, and loyalty. But when divided, they become manageable. Isolated minds, vulnerable egos, and disjointed alliances. To maintain control over many, one must never allow them to become one. Harmony is a threat to authority. It breeds confidence, collaboration, rebellion. But if suspicion lingers between allies, if envy poisons their bond, if silent rivalries grow under your shadow, then no force among them will ever rise against you. Plant doubt subtly. Never with accusation, but with questions that fester. Suggest that one speaks ill of another behind closed doors. Compliment one in front of the others, and watch the seeds of jealousy take root. Use their ambitions against each other. Make each man believe he is your favorite. But let none be secure. Keep Keep them competing for your favor, for attention, for power. In competition, they look upward to please you instead of sideways to unite against you. Encourage small conflicts, manageable disputes, disagreements that never quite resolve. Do not extinguish these fires. Fan them when needed. Let pride clash with pride. Let ego clash with ego. In this cause you are the calm. In their uncertainty, you become the only constant. They will come to you not just for decisions, but for peace, for clarity, for leadership. Control is not demanded. It is offered to the one who seems to offer order. Distraction is your ally. Give them causes to chase, enemies to blame, victories to pursue, just not ones that threaten your seat. Keep them busy with struggle so they do not notice the chains. Let them fight each other for scraps while you feast without question. Power is safest when no one notices where it actually sits. Information must be controlled like currency. Give some to one, give different to another. Each will believe they possess a secret, and in doing so, they expose themselves. You learn more by listening to their assumptions than by revealing your truth. Knowledge divided is power multiplied, in your hands alone. If two grow too close, divide them. Whisper doubts, reassign roles, change dynamics. Proximity breeds confidence, and confidence breeds plots. Keep alliances temporary, friendships conditional, trust always partial. You are the only permanent fixture in their world. Every connection they form should still lead back to you, not around you. Never speak of unity as a virtue. Speak of individuality, of personal destiny, of private greatness. Make each man believe he is different from the rest, above the rest. In separation, they feel powerful, but in truth they become powerless. You remain the only bridge between them all. They will never know they were controlled. That is the essence of true power. Not brute dominance, not loud commands, but the quiet architecture of influence so deeply woven into their lives that they mistake it for their own will. You did not conquer them with force. You shaped their desires, redirected their loyalties, and fractured their unity. You became the unseen axis around which their world turned. Their choices were not theirs. Their thoughts were guided. Their trust was a weapon they handed you willingly. And through deception, division, restraint, and manipulation, you stood above them not as a tyrant, but as the invisible hand they could never grasp. To rule without being seen, that is mastery. That is law.